Wow. Ah. Interesting. Well. Hello. Who's on? Rally, hello. Valentino, hello. Good to see you guys. How are you doing? Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday. You guys having a nice weekend? Everyone's falling backwards, right? Retrograde. There's so many people use this retrograde energy to their detriment. Christina, the one and only. Hello. Looks like there are a lot of newbies in here. Nice to see you guys. Glad to have you. So I was just shuffling different decks, just seeing what wanted to come out. We got some interesting things going on here. We got people partnering up for the wrong reasons. Right? People partnering up because they think that monetarily, this partnership that they're trying to get into, they feel they're going to get something out of it. Okay? All right. I just wanted to get a little bit cleansing there. I already cleansed all the cards, but this is one of my most favorite incense. It smells good. You know, some incense, they just smell like, they just don't smell good. They just smell, I don't even know what the right word is to put with it. Too incensey. Maybe that's the right word. But this one, beautiful fragrance. Cleanses the whole room. Infuses it with Reiki at the same time. So when I find when I go shopping, I buy like 5 boxes at a time because you have a hard time finding that one. I mean, this brand here you find everywhere, but to find the one that says Reiki, that one's hard to find. So anyways, well, it's great to see all of you. Thank you so much for joining in. Thought I'd jump on and we'd have a little fun, just see what the energy is of the weekend. There's a lot going on. I have been inundated with downloads. Some I'm inclined to share, some I won't, because there's several of you out here that have people that get on our channels. The only reason they're getting on there is they're not getting on there to gain information to make a move against our collective. So I'm going to be very selective with the downloads I do share, okay? So there's one thing common with there's 3 different decks here that I just kind of was messing with, letting the cards fall as I was shuffling. And no matter what, these are people partnering up for the wrong reasons. Okay? This is greed. There's a King of Pentacles here. He's out of control. Okay? He's a Hierophant energy. Some of you, this is a judge. Some of you, it's a lawyer. Some of you, it's a religious leader. Some of you, it's a cult leader. Some of you, it's somebody that would preach, be a preacher, be a pastor. But they're not there for the right reasons. They're there for money. So they put on a really good show, but it's all about the dineros. All right. So here's your Hierophant. Here's your King of Pentacles. This is the same person. Okay. So some of you, it's a Virgo. Some of you, it's a Capricorn. Double, triple, though, on the Taurus energy here. No matter what, we got secret society bullshit all over this. Okay. Anyways, this is pairing up for all the wrong reasons. Okay. This person really thought that they were going to have the victory. They were going to come out smelling like a rose. Okay. This person's going backwards. This is your money going backwards. Okay. Now, look. Two different decks. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. This is pairing up with women to use them. Now, they're willing participants. I'm not sticking up for these women here by any means. They willingly participate in harming and hurting other people for money. Okay? These are sewer maidens. They have a job to do. Okay. They get paid well for whatever, for however many, what's they suck and strap it on to from behind, whatever, who cares? But that's part of their job. They're Jezebels. They're jinns. Okay. They're succubus energies. There's men here too. But anyways, the job of these women is to get in the door, to put spell work on whomever, to do tantric sex, and to bind them through sex. Okay. Drop an entity into the individual, so that anytime that they screw anyone else or they hook up with anybody else in their little cult or coven, they can harvest off the person that they targeted. Okay. This is a group of people. They love to target individuals. Well, Spirit's here. No matter what, Spirit's here, and Spirit's going, this is a no-go. This isn't going anywhere. This isn't going anywhere. So let's dig into this a little deeper, okay? Let's dig into this a little deeper here. So they thought that they're so smart. They're pissed off now. This Page of Wands energy, this is pissed off energy. Very immature, very in their ego, very self-centered. I always get my way. What are you talking about? Okay, well, who do we need to get rid of? Who do we need to put a hit out on? Who do we need to take off the face of the earth? Okay, so this Taurus, this King of Pentacles energy, he's full of himself. Yeah, he's full of himself. They've been doing this for years. This was a smooth operation for quite some time, okay? But not anymore. Not anymore. They came up against someone that they shouldn't have. I can relate to this because it's like, people... I'll use myself as an example. So, my father was murdered out of greed, and everybody took it all. And they had to collaborate and come up with the story. And in the meantime, they knew I'd never go for any of it. I'd never participate and be a part of it. So we got to oust her out of the family. We got to make sure no one listens to her, believes her. And we have to make her look crazy. And we're going to have to do all kinds of horrible, rotten things to her, so we can keep the money. And we can keep this gravy train going. And I'm correct. And there's 2 Leos that are so invested in this. And yes, you're both a part of, you both will be charged with premeditated murder. And I won't be leaving the earth until there's justice for my father. And you two provided an alibi. Bad mistake. Very bad mistake. Yes, very bad. Anyways, this is a case of somebody hooked up with people that have a lot of power, a part of a group that can make things happen. Okay, these are shakers, these are movers, these are elites, these are secret society people, these are people that are authority figures and very high price tags, okay? These are people that you can call in any part of the world, in any kind of type of job. You need somebody to make a fake birth certificate? Oh, we got that handled. You need a fake passport? We got that too. You need a death certificate? We can provide that. Do you need us to do a fake funeral? Do we need to fake a death? We can do that too. Oh, yeah. Do you need a doppelganger? Do you need a double? We provide that. That's not a problem. You can need an in the bank. We got that. Do you need a garbage man to make sure we're picking up that person's garbage every throw their garbage out so we can get some DNA out of their garbage and we can put that on a machine? Oh, we got that covered. Oh, did you need us? We got doctors, we got nurses. Should we get some of their blood that they've ever had done recently? We can call up that doctor. We can pull their records. We can break all the HIPAA laws. We'll go get that blood of theirs and we're going to use it in a blood ritual. And by the way, Jerry, I know why you took back my mother made a book of remembrance of my so-called accomplishments over my life. But it had baby's hair in it. It had my baby teeth I lost. It had stuff that she could use in rituals. And this is my book that she could give the piece of shit doppelganger that she uses as me. That she could use this and even make it look more credible. That was a fatal mistake, mother. And you will pay the highest price for that. Well, hi, Valkyrie. Good to see you, honey. Yay. I'm so glad you're on. Anyways, many of you don't know that these groups, they go to your families and they'll pay them high prices. And they will give them all the networking things that they need. They will supply them with whatever they need to change your life. Literally. To change your story, your future, your present, your past, however they need to do it. They can do it. So this has happened to somebody else besides me. There's several of you it's happened to. And then they continue on. This person, this King of Pentacles energy, he has used to getting his way. They can't steal that. It's a facade. Did you know that? They can't steal yours. No, they can't. I don't give a shit who tells you that. It's not true. It's an illusion on them. Your ancestral inheritance is yours no matter what. Just like people say they can steal people's souls and spirits. No, they can't. No, they can't. These people don't know what the word essence means. Nobody can steal your ancestral inheritance. It is yours. You were born with it. They can try. They can say they can, but no, they can't. They don't have that kind of... That means God doesn't have control. And I think you believe in God. If you believe in God, then no. That's a facade. Okay? That's just a facade. The 3D, they can steal all they want. They cannot take from you what's in the 5D, but it's yours. Spiritually. Oh, they can pull this destiny swap bullshit all they want. It's an illusion. First of all, these people are so cracked up. And their sex addictions are so out of control. And all the other crap, the drugs. And you got to remember, look at the Diddy case, okay? These people that join these groups, they do the most horrible, rotten things to these people, and they inject things in them that these people have no idea what's even happening to them. Some of them are given drugs so they don't remember what happened, okay? If you've ever been drugged, it's a horrible thing to have to happen to you. I've had it happen to me, and it's horrible. Especially when you wake up and you realize that it's happening to you and you can't talk, you can't move, but you can see what's going on around you. It's horrible. So they want you guys to believe this stuff. If you believe somebody can steal this stuff from you, then you're going to be in a low vibration and they're going to win. And their illusion they're creating. It's always an illusion. First of all, if these people were so powerful and they believed in themselves, then why would they have to do that to you? Right? Because they're not powerful. They don't believe in themselves. They have to go after people that are they go after people that are nice. They go after people that have good dispositions. They go after people that are givers. People that are giant givers and not givers. They love those people. Because there's too big, they spend their people creating scenarios that aren't true. This group here, they've got everything. They have judges set up in their pocket. They got DA. They got DEA. They got FBI. They got CIA. They got NSA. They got Homeland. They got your local cops, highway patrol, sheriffs, post office, garbage men. They've like my situation, pretty much they bought off most of my friends. Most of my friends are greedy, and I needed to be shown that, and I'm fine with it because now I know. Yeah, it hurts. Yes, it breaks your heart, and you go through a period of it's a complete astonishment because you would never do these things to other people, and it's It's like, are you kidding me? Like, why would anybody do this? I would never do this to someone else. That's right. That's why you are the lone wolf. That's why you are on this mission. And that's why you are the twin flame. And that person is not. It's a very elaborate operation. This one here, this has been going on for years and years and years and years. These people are into human trafficking. And I bet if I had another deck out here that has the Pope and the Vatican in it, I bet if I went and busted that deck out, I bet you that would come out. All these piles of shit are directly related to the Vatican, the Catholic Church, 100%. 100%. Most people don't know the Vatican takes I don't know the exact amount now, but it used to be when we'd pay our taxes to the feds, they used to take between 70 and 75%. The Vatican did. It went to them after we gave it to the feds. People have no idea how in charge of things the Pope is. You really need to study the Catholic Church and popes, and it will open your eyes to how religion really works. Because every higher up person in any religion, there's a boss. And I don't care what religion it is and which one you belong to. They all answer to him at the Vatican. They do. It doesn't matter if they tell you they don't. They do. They do. They all have one thing in common. They got to keep everybody in line, everybody in order, and they need to keep a narrative going. Just like if you study the planet Saturn. If you study the planet Saturn, the rings around Saturn represent religion. Now, if you know what Saturn's about, that explains everything. And if you know what exists on Saturn, that's a whole nother thing too. So anyways, just try to give you a little bit of a background of what is going on here for someone. Okay. So there's double confirmation on this partnership of women. Okay. This isn't men that have partnered up with him in this instance here. Okay. Oh, what's on my hand? Let's clean this candle off. Hey, buddy. I got you some enchiladas there in the fridge. I went to Cafe Rio. Of the ones you like. So anyways, whatever's going on here right now, there's not a whole bunch of men involved. This is women. This is a masculine. He finds it very easy to manipulate women. He's probably a very good looking man. Well spoken, well educated, looks really good. Probably like, he's probably an outdoorsman. He's probably an athlete. You probably hand him a ball and he could play any sport. You know what I mean? He's probably a hunter. He probably camps. He probably skis, snowmobile. He's just the all around, appears to be the all around catch for anybody. And like I said, he's probably very, very good looking. Okay. He probably dresses really nice. He probably drives very nice car. He has a very nice car. He has a very nice things. Okay. And he's accustomed to this kind of a lifestyle. But so are these women that he's also gotten involved with. They're as well accustomed to a specific type of lifestyle. Okay. So let's dig into this further and see what's going on here to give a better idea. There is a funeral coming up for somebody. Not sure who. We'll see if it pops out. But yes, there's a funeral that's coming up for someone. Now there's somebody that's doppelganging out here. This is another thing I've picked up on. And I don't have, I guess I'm going to have to go get make some more of my custom cards. And I need to make a card that they're twin, like you're an actual biological twin, you know, a fraternal or identical kind of a twin, because I've been picking up that somebody does have a twin. It's a masculine energy. It's not a feminine, but it's a masculine out here that if their brother and them are not identical or fraternal twins, they could pass as twins. Like, that's how similar they are. Okay. The way they talk, the way they walk, their personalities, the way they look. So probably throughout their whole life, they could trick a lot of people and play a lot of games. Okay. But then as they got older, they realized we can pull the con of all cons, right? I mean, look, there's two of us. Nobody will ever know. You imagine? And then if you're born with a silver spoon in your mouth and you have all this money, you got a trust fund and different things. Well, you got a God complex to go along with that. And you have all the connections. You're like, wow, we can do anything we want. And we get away with it. Nobody's going to stop us. And then if they got a judge in their back pocket, well, even better, right? Ace of Pentacles, an opportunity. That's what this person saw. Lots of opportunities here. All right. In reverse, this fell on the floor. Nine of Swords. Someone's out of their head. But hold on. I want to show you this again. These three getting together with him. Okay. They get together. They're only showing her here, but there's three of them. Okay. There's three of them there. Because they're cloaking the other ones in this card. Okay? This one here, she likes to be center of attention. She likes to be in charge. She likes to be seen in this card. Here, all three of them do. But this one here, she kind of plows over the top of the rest of the other women that belong to this group. Okay? She'd be what we call a showboater. Okay? Well, they've been doing rituals together. I'm not going to talk about what kind they are. But they've been doing things that are foul. That's all I'm going to say. And they've been trying to manifest somebody to be here by how they do it. It's not working. Hi, Divine Hope. Hold on. I got to read. What are you saying? Yep, Valkyrie, you are 100% right on that. They stole what? I know. Okay, good to see you. Valkyrie, you're definitely not alone in this. This is a bigger problem around the world than people realized. And now that these celebrities and these elites and these movie stars and athletes and musicians that all sell themselves for their careers or for fame and fortune and different things, they all have contracts they sign when they do this. And every contract expires. And when it expires, you owe them something. Well, many of these people, their contracts are expiring. And what they want now from these people aren't willing to give it. because it's usually something very personal to them, or very, I mean, who wants to sacrifice one of their own children? Nobody wants to do that. If you're a good person, hell no. Yeah, they're con artists for sure. So they've been working on a bunch of you to be in this energy. These three women have been working hard too, by the way. They've worn their knee pads out. Okay? Their jaws are beyond sore. They probably got lockjaw going on now. But it didn't work. It didn't work. See this? Didn't even touch you. Didn't even affect you. Can you imagine putting in all this work? And you've just put your own imagination to this here, okay? But this is a lot of work going on here, okay? And none of it working, going nowhere, but backwards. And we just had a full moon in Taurus, okay? We had a full moon in Taurus. You don't want to play a full moon in Taurus. That's going to be some serious backfire energy with the devil topped on top of it. But that's what these people are doing. Everything that they're trying to manifest and send out towards whomever, it didn't go anywhere. It stayed with them. So they're doing this in a full moon, and they're doing this in a pre-retrograde energy. So those of you that have followed me forever, you know about retrogrades. We've talked about it. I've educated you guys on it. And so this is backwards energy. Complete backwards. It's like a boomerang. Think of throwing a boomerang out there and it going around and coming back and just knocking you down. That's what they're doing, okay? 100% there. That's all they have going on here. We have a Knight of Cups, Six of Cups. This person is trying so hard to get away from all of this that they got themselves into. 10 of Cups. This is a whole family that got involved that shouldn't have, and they're all going down. And we have 8 of Swords. They're all going to jail. They're all going to jail. So some of you, so this is besides this spiritual, your family got connected to this. That's all it is. Your family got connected to this preacher, this bishop, this cult leader, this secret society leader, this religious leader, whomever, whatever this is. It's a group of people that are not on the good side of things, okay? But I heard they contracted this person out. But then this person ended up, it worked out so well in their favor that this person ended up having them sign a contract. Giving you up, they paid them. So the whole thing ended up swapping. They've energy harvested off of you for years and years and years. If you have kids, they energy harvest off your children too. But somebody, this Hierophant wants to come back in now. Oh yeah, tons of that. Well, this is the Hierophant. Okay, some of you, this is definitely a Taurus. Some of you it's a Virgo, some of you it's Capricorn. This is gaslighting energy. Knight of Cups. Okay. This is to come in. Okay, we back. See, they didn't like me talking. They just knocked my internet out. It just sat and circled in. So I could see you guys typing, but I couldn't talk because my internet was circling. So they don't like me talking. So they're in my phone. Not for long. But anyways, what are you saying, Valkyrie? You want to alter the back of the... Yep, exactly. 100%. And yes, you won't know them. But they know you. But they know someone that knows you. Okay? They didn't get you out of just anywhere. They know someone that knows you, someone that knows your DNA, someone knows spiritually who you are. Okay, there you go. Yep. Is he a part of a secret society? Well, he wouldn't tell you. Many people are in businesses that they do well, but then someone approaches them and they go, oh, you could even do better. We see what you're doing, but we can offer you this. And we can guarantee you this. And then that person goes from being on the good side of things to going to the dark side of things because they have greed and they want power. Oh, I'm so sorry that that happened to you. Well, I understand 100%. So they're going to send in. Oh yeah. They'll even approach them and attempt to buy them off, or they'll concoct up some strange story about you so that they can go ahead and put cameras in there because they're going to convince them that, oh, we got to watch them. They're not good. They're doing bad stuff. Yep. Happened to me. Yep. 100%. Well, if they isolate you, it makes people, a lot of people, see, isolating me doesn't make me sad. Since I was a little girl, I'm an extrovert and an introvert. It depends on my mood. And, so I love people. I love to talk to people. And then at the same time, people drive me crazy. And I could live without people and just live with animals because I like animals better than I like people. But when I'm out and about and doing things or I go places, I'm very extroverted. When I'm at work, I'm very extroverted. I'm extroverted with anybody I know. But I'm introverted when I want to be by myself. I don't mind spending time by myself. That's not a punishment. It's never been a punishment to me. When I was a little girl, I've always had tons and tons and tons of friends. But then when I need to put myself in timeout, I put myself in timeout and I'll go in timeout and do my own thing. Because I enjoy my peace, my time by myself. But I like to learn things. I have lots of little weird hobbies a lot of people don't have, and I enjoy getting into those things and doing those things with or without people, you know. Hi, Ashley. What? What happened to you? I know an Ashley that's a Gemini. Right? All right, we're going to jump more into this. But I can relate, Valkyrie, I can relate to you. My brother got bought. Yes, he did. He was bought and paid for. And in the end, he will be the one that will pay the highest price. You're a Virgo. Oh, you know what? I thought I saw Gemini. Sorry. I just had to put my glasses on. You're a Virgo. Sorry. Anyway, what these people don't realize when you join these groups and you get their resources, you become their bitch. Yes, you do. You become their bitch. And what these people don't understand, when they're working against us to try to take us out, get rid of us, do all the things that they need to do, and our families join forces with them, these people don't realize they're working on them too. Like, how dumb can you be to join a group of people and to think that they're working on the person that you made a target and they're not working on you? I mean, I just don't get it. My whole family was bought. My exes, I have a couple exes. I'm sure they were all bought. Everybody I dated, I'm sure they've been bought. Most of my childhood, these people go back to if you have platforms of any sort, you don't have to be on one like mine. You can just have like Instagram and you post things. You can have Facebook and you can just post things. These people will go through all your people, and because these are losers. Remember, they don't have real jobs like we do. Their job is to destroy you, seek and destroy. So they have people that they wake up every day and go, okay, you got 5 people here today. We need you to go online. We need you to post horrible comments on all of their stuff. Then we need you to report all their videos. And then we're going to need you to we're going to send you some of their pictures. We're going to have you pretend to be them, and you're going to act like a whore or a slut. And you're going to go out and pretend to be them and talk to people as them, because we need people to see them in a light that isn't appealing, okay? And that's what they do. That's what they do. And they just do the craziest of the craziest stuff. And these are these people's jobs. Certain people, their job is to follow you every time you get in your car, if you go to the grocery store, to be so many feet behind you, watching you. Certain people are meant to follow your kids, follow them everywhere and what they do. Certain people are meant to be down the street at your house and watch your house drive by. Some people are meant to get into your yard every day and plant something there, voodoo, hoodoo, whatever, right? And everybody has a job. You know, some people, their job is to steal your mail. Some people, their job is to hack your emails, hack your phone, get into your phone and read all your text messages. So daily they can see what you have going on. So that's how they can prep and plan to set you up, you know, or to be places already that you're going to be going to and already have a person put in place there to watch you. And then they can, and then say they show up somewhere and you're doing absolutely nothing wrong, but having a good time with whomever, having dinner. Then that person shows up, they go back to the group and they make up a whole fabricated lie, and nothing that you actually did happened. I mean, nothing that they say you did actually happened, okay? These people are crafty, very, 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 very crafty, okay? Some of you, they've got people wearing a mask like you. Some people, they've paid to go get plastic surgery to look more like you so that they can go to the bank and steal your money. Some of you, they need you to show up at funerals and play a part. Some of you, they need you to go to court and play a part. It just depends. It's different for everyone. You know? Some of these people, they act, okay, you know Mrs. Doubtfire? You remember that show, Mrs. Doubtfire? Hold on. Mrs. Doubtfire. Okay? I'm sorry, Ashley. I hope you heal, sweetheart. No, I'm not in Florida. I'm in Utah. You can't see my face? No, I'm not showing it today. I got scary hair going on. It's Saturday. You got to see me for a minute and I was like, oh shit. I posted a picture of myself on Facebook. That's been a recent picture. You can, if you want to see what I look like, you can go there. It was thanking everybody for my birthday. I'll let you guys see me in a while. I quit showing myself all the time because there's a reason for that. People focus on you instead of listening to you and the messages. I don't know if you guys know who Empress Bella is. She's intuitive goddess now. I learned from her a long, long, long time ago, and old people that nobody even talks about anymore. They still have platforms. We all have several things in common. And one of the big things that we all have in common is that when we were up and going in the beginning, I always was showing myself. But the main thing is people get too wrapped up in what you're wearing. They get too wrapped up in how your hair is for the day, what your makeup looks like, what outfits you have on. And then they spend all of their time focusing on that, and they don't listen to your messages. I'm here for the messages. Oh, honey, thank you much. It was back in October. But I've still been talking, I mean, on Facebook. I've got so many old friends and people there. So we send you lots of love, Ashley. All of us. So I don't show my face that much anymore because of that. Thank you, Valkyrie. I appreciate it, honey. I would rather you guys focus on listening to my voice and getting the messages. It doesn't matter what I look like. That has nothing to do with what I'm here to do. That's not a part of my job for for my higher purpose. It doesn't do any good when people are focused on what people look like. That's karmic energy. That's ego. And most of us that are upright and that have channels and we're doing the right thing with our channels, we have more haters than we have followers that are upright. We do. Because they're paid. They're paid to follow us. They're paid to watch us. I'll guarantee right now, there's probably 10 people on live. You can't see them. They're chanting because I can hear them. And they're casting spell work on my channel. And it's all in reverse. And one of them will fall ill, fatally ill for doing this today. Good luck with that. But let's move on, shall we? Good girl. Don't post pictures of your kids either because they'll steal your kids' pictures. They'll print them out. And you know how you were talking about your picture being on the altar in that church? Well, there you go. Okay? Especially people that have babies. Please do not post your baby's pictures. Keep your baby's pictures off the internet. If you have animals, keep your animals' pictures off the internet. They'll cast on your animals so fast and try to harm and hurt your pets. They get off on this stuff. But remember, these are people that have sex with animals too. They sacrifice animals and they have sex with animals. So there you go. That explains a lot of what we're dealing with, right? Exactly. Cast it out. Put your arm up in the square and you cast them out in the name of Jesus Christ. It happens like that they're gone. They can't stand it. They hate the word Jesus Christ. They cringe. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. So let's get back to this for a sec. You look like a hot mess. Oh, honey, you've been through so much, it sounds like. You're going to get through this. You hang in there. We're all sending you lots of love. I also wanted to say something. I show you guys all sides of me. I don't mind being vulnerable. It doesn't bother me. I'm a very confident person. I know who I am. And my confidence triggers the hell out of people. And those people that are in their egos, they turn my confidence into that I'm in my ego. No. That's not how it is at all. I know who I am. You people don't know who you are. I'm not the one out here running around with fake identification. I'm not the one out here stealing people's identities. I'm not the one out here killing people. I'm not the one out here doing dark arts on families. You people are. So you get on my channel, and when I show you who you are, and I come out fierce, and I say it how it is, and yes, I have a sailor's mouth. We all know that. If you knew my father the other day, oh, that video got totally tagged, and I don't give two shits because my channel doesn't make any money because somebody's out here stealing it all. But anyways, so who cares? Who cares if you flag it? No matter. YouTube's letting someone steal it all. It's an employee at YouTube. And it's funny because this hoe the other day, I get a notification that they need my newest tax information. No, you don't. You're just trying to steal my shit. That's what you're doing. Funny how all of a sudden YouTube's considered, all of a sudden, two shits that for you been blocked. They've taken all my AdSense. I've been shadow banned and put on a list that I do things that I don't do. But yet you want my tax information. Don't think so. No, that's not happening. Not till the person's caught at YouTube and put in jail. Because this person is a part of the Freemasons and the Eastern Stars in Utah, where I live. Part of the Ogden chapter, one of the Ogden chapters, military based as well. How do you subscribe, honey? Go up to the top. Click up at the top. There'll be a bar and it'll say subscribe. Push on that, Ashley, and hold it down until it says all. Because if you don't let it say all, hit all, then you won't know when I'm on, okay? So make sure. There you go, honey. You got it. Anyways, you guys, I am me, and I will proudly be me. And if people don't like it, then you're not meant to follow me. And it's okay. It doesn't offend me. It doesn't bother me. That's what people don't understand. So I have come out fierce. I have let a bunch of stuff last week, and it's trying to be turned on me. I don't care. You guys turn away. Do whatever you feel that you need to do against me and say against me. I'm speaking out what needs to be heard. I'm telling the truth about you guys murdering my father for money. And you've tried to do it to me. And you've tried to do it to my kids. And if you think I'm going to sit back and let this happen further, you're wrong. You've for 15 years since he died, you changed the trajectory of my life. Since I was a fetus in my mother, she was doing spell work on me. She tried to have me, she tried to naturally abort me a couple times. Since when I was a child, she was drugging me with my bottle. She used to give me phenobarbital. She used to put me on a dog leash in the ground as a little kid. The woman my whole life set up and did things to me to destroy my entire life. I'm not sitting back after you killed my father and now you've tried to kill me and my kids. And you and your son decide to get into a group of jackasses that destroy people's lives, and you think I'm going to sit back and not say anything? When there's a judge, well, actually, there's more than one judge, and lawyers, and see, they did it again. Because they're in my phone. They're in my phone. And they think this is funny. Because you want to know why? The judge, the cops, DEA, sheriffs, private investigators, local, Murray City cops, Conwood Heights cops. I called out Cannon Mortuary the other day. I called out Brian Nilsson, the doctor that signed my dad's death certificate wrong. I'm calling out everybody. Also, Jerry, why did you sell your car? I want to know that. You didn't need to sell your car, but you did. Is that because you hit him with it and he wasn't all the way dead? Why is that, Jerry? Don't worry, I can find the car. And I will. I'll find out who's got the car, too. Don't you worry, sweetheart. I will find where your car is and who owns it now. And my sister-in-law got a new car at the same time too. Neither one of them, they had fairly new car. There was no reason for either one of them to get cars. And guess whose money they used to get those cars? It wasn't theirs. No, it wasn't. It was mine. Part of my trust. But anyways, let's move on. There it goes again. Sorry, guys. Oh, now they're in my phone trying to change things around. They're in my phone, actually in control of my actual phone. Yeah, I know. Not happen for long. I'll be taking care of evidence, but they do this when I'm on here. So it just shows more and more what they're doing. Okay, so let's get the story out since obviously they don't want me to because they know that they're going down. And I know that they've already got a robbery set up. I do know about the robbery setup. I do know about the kidnapping too. So You people better watch yourselves, because I know what you got planned again. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's big time. They're going full force because they know that I know. Trust me. There's so much I can't even tell you guys. I like it kills me because I have to hold so much in that I want to share with you guys and I can't. But one day I'm going to be able to. One day I'll be able to. All right, so let's get back to this. So, thank you, Divine Hope. I appreciate you. I don't know about the sensors either, guys. I don't even know what that is. There's someone in my phone. It doesn't matter. They're government. They can do whatever the hell that they can get in your phone. There's somebody at Apple that they have hired that has been in my phone for years now. This person at Apple, they're going to die. It doesn't matter. They're going to die. They're going to end up in an accident and they're not going to survive it. So we don't care. We don't care. The people government that are doing this in our phones, well, there's a certain surprise that's waiting for them. Yeah, I know you got the same problem. They've hacked everybody I know there's phones. And it's funny because, so this is the other thing, like I was saying, and I know I hope to test this, okay? When you groups to target an individual and you co-conspire with them, too. They'll tell those people they're not, but they are. And then say they know people that can hack people, that they can get into people's phones. And they go, okay, we'll get in that person's phone. Well, they're in their phone too. Everything I just want you guys to remember, everything they do to you, the people that hired them to do that to you, they are doing it to them as well. Doesn't matter if they don't believe it, they are. Because those people, they got to make sure that if things go down, those people that hired them, there's a trail to them. There's a trail to them. There's always a trail to them. You jump in with these people, you don't get out. Divine Hope knows this. There's usually one way out. In a body bag. You take an oath with them, you become a certain level, especially if you're a Mason. You get up to that 33rd degree level, you're fucked. Exactly. Yep, they do. They off them because they got to cover themselves. So these people that watch us and they think it's so funny and they're getting paid, I want you to know you're on a list. Because when they're done using you, you'll be bye-bye. They don't have any use for you. And you're called collateral damage. You know how many people in my family that are sitting here laughing at me and they're collateral damage and friends? I can't even begin to tell you. And they're laughing at me. You're the ones that signed up. You're the ones that got involved with these people. And you're the ones that are relevant. And when they're done with you, they'll get rid of you. Exactly. Okay, so this Hierophant, right? This Virgo, this double Taurus, this Capricorn. Some of you, it's a Scorpio, a Cancer, a Pisces. This person's immature, okay? This person, let me put it this way. You know this person. This person knows that if they come in straight up, you'll figure it out. So they got to come in like a knight. They got to come in. They've got to, that's why that 9 of Swords energy was here, because that was their plan. They were coming in to mind fuck you. Okay? That's what the Knight of Cups. That's gaslight you. That's give you false hope. That's tell you all the things that they think that you want to hear from them, and then turn around and ghost your ass and play games with you. That's what they're told to do. This is a game. And it's so old. It's so overused. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, do you people not get any new material? Do you not rewrite the scripts? Do you not set people down and have new training? I mean, come on. You people are behind the ball. So this is that Knight of Cups energy, okay? They really truly believe. But, and this person wants a Six of Swords. Do you not see what they're up against? This person believes and has been told if they come toward you and they do this, which they're being paid, that those swords right there will be put down and they'll be able to cross over to the side where they're safe. No, it's not happening. I don't have a Six of Cups card that has swords on it like this. Okay? I have 2 decks that I ordered. These are from last year. I didn't get to use these decks very much because I got them at last winter. And they're more decks that were I was looking for some decks that would get more depth into these people that are dark, so I could have the visuals to show you guys so that you could understand things a little bit better, the depth of what they're do behind your backs, okay, what they're involved in. And I wanted you guys to see this, okay? And when this deck came out, and when you see these cards and they come out, you really get a better understanding of what's going on here, okay? And I was shocked because there is no Six of Swords that looks like this. So anyway, this person, they don't have a choice. Yes, they're getting paid, but if they didn't do this, like if they said, no, I'm not doing this, I'm not going towards this person, there's no way that you're going to do this to me. Divine Hope already said what would happen to this person. This person would be offed. Okay? They would be offed. Okay? This is 10 of Cups. This is the secret society weirdos and their bullshit. Okay? Covens, cults, groups, religious leaders, spiritualists, you name it. Then this is your family, and those are family members. These are aunts, uncles, cousins that got pulled into this. This is extended family that they're not your blood, but you may have called them family. These are friends. These are exes. They all got conned. And the narrative that they spun about you was so scary and so, I just keep hearing horrific, that these people wouldn't come near you. They have to create a story that nobody will even dare contact you because it's just so off the charts that people wouldn't even want to deal with you. Okay? They're all going down. 8 of Swords. This is jail. Okay? Some of you have been waiting for a long time, but these people had to get so deep into this group. And they had to do so much that there is no way that they can come out from this. Now, let's go back to this funeral I keep picking up on, okay? And you heard me talking about the twin, right? The dog, it's a masculine. He's a twin, or if he's not a identical or fraternal twin, he and his brother look so much alike, you would swear that they are. And their whole life, they've been using this to their advantage. Okay, their whole life. They've been using this to their advantage. There's a funeral coming up. Someone that you know, whether it's family, friends, extended family, friends, whatever. Could be any of these people a part of this group, okay? There's somebody that's going to be at this funeral that's playing one of you. Because it has to do with your inheritance. See, like my family, they make sure I'm never invited to anything. They don't tell me anything. When someone dies, I never know anything. When someone has a baby, I never know anything. When someone gets married, I know nothing. They've made sure to leave me to have everything on purpose. Then they show up and they tell this story about me and my kids that is, it's all lies. And the way they spin it, and then they have all these other family and friends there to go, oh yeah, you wouldn't believe what she and her kids. Oh yeah, you wouldn't believe this, you wouldn't believe that, and then nobody dares call you, question you, stay away from you, right? So that's what these people have done. One of you is going to show up somewhere, and they're not expecting you to know. You weren't invited, but you're going to be there. I don't know how you're going to get there. I don't know how you're going to find out about it, but somehow you're going to end up there. These people are being set up. All these people in your family are being set up by the feds. They're going to go in to a building to have a funeral, and none of them are leaving. The doors will be locked. There'll be SWAT on the outside. Did you hear what I said? SWAT. Nobody's leaving this building. You won't have a problem because you're the only one that isn't on the wrong side of things. If you show up, it's going to be the icing on the cake. Can demons steal your soul? Nobody can steal your soul, Ashley. I don't care who tells you that they can, they can't. Your soul is your soul. Your spirit is your spirit. This destiny swap bullshit, it's not real. They can tell you it is, it's not. Just like people getting into people's Akashic records, that's not real either. Because if you believe in that, then you can't believe in God. If you believe in that, then you don't believe in how the universe works. Who sits on the side of God? Michael does, correct? Michael sits on one side, Metatron sits on the other. They're in charge. So that tells me that these people believe that they're bigger than Michael and they're bigger than Metatron. No. These people that fuck around with Akashic records, I laugh. I've told you guys a long time ago that I was approached by a guy named Ed, and at the time I had a friend. She's not my friend anymore. She's on one of my cards. She comes up all the time. I call her Toothless because she's a crackhead, okay? She's a prostitute. She's a crackhead. Whatever. We're not friends anymore. When I figured all that stuff out about her, I peaced out. I'm like, later. I saw the tiny bit of good she had in her, and it was erased real quick. But anyways, she works for this group, okay? And they use her. Oh, do they use her? And now she's signed a permanent contract to be one of their sex slaves because she is a doppelganger. She steals people's identities, okay? She's always on my channel hiding. She's one that gets on in chance. And she doesn't think I can feel her energy and know she's here. But I do, okay? She loves to work and play with Morgana and Lilith, and neither one of them work with her, but she believes it. She's an honest, and she's one of these people that believes, and she went to work for Ed with a group of people, and they believe they can steal people's souls. They believe that they can take people's destinies. They believe that they can change your Akashic records and they can swap theirs with yours. It's all a lie, you guys. None of it's real. None of it's real, okay? Oh yeah, they've come after me on Instagram and Facebook. I laugh every time. It's like, and they're right out in the open with it. They don't even hide it. They approach you as them. That's how arrogant they are and how full of themselves they are. Oh yeah, don't get on WhatsApp for sure. No. My goal is to teach you all to be powerful. I don't ask you guys to be a part of anything other than to share your love, your light, share your stories, and be nice in the live. And please hit the like button and share the videos. That's all I ask of you guys. And I never will ask more. My goal here, when I started this channel, my goal was for people not to feel alone, because I had to be alone. When I was having my huge awakenings, nobody was into this. But see, I was born as a child this way. I came this way. I was born a spiritual weirdo. So since I was a tiny little girl, I've always been this way. But when I was growing up, there was barely any tarot cards out there. There was no oracle cards. You know, the only person that did tarot cards and sold them was Aleister Crowley. Nobody wants that shit. There was Ouija boards, but there was nothing esoteric. There was nothing metaphysical. There was nothing. There was nothing. So I was very alone. Well, when I found some people that had channels and they had similar experiences that I went through, I was like, oh my God, it is real what's happened to me. I'm not crazy. And I'll never forget. I was like, I have to, and it took me a year to sit back. And I had to sit back because I knew when I took this leap, I knew that people would come for me. I knew people would come for my kids. I knew people would try to harm and hurt me. And then I found out they murdered my dad. Then I'm like, oh, hell no. You think you're going to get away with murdering my father and taking all the money? And now you're trying to kill me and my kids? Oh, no, this is not how this is going to go. And I will continue to share my voice for all of you that you are too afraid to step up and share your voice. It's okay. But don't ever get on my channel for the wrong reasons. This channel is set up for karma for those that are here for the wrong reasons. And if you don't believe me, go ask someone that's done it. Because there's tons of people that get paid to get on my channel and to do real shitty things. I'm here to help you guys find your voice. I'm here so none of you feel alone. I'm here to help you go get on your path. Learn from me and take the reins and go. And you do what you got to do. That's what I'm here to do. Unfortunately, the way my DNA is set up, the way my mission is set up, the way my journey and my path is set up, I'm a Libra Scorpio. You get karma when you hurt me and you fuck with me. And if you fuck with my kids, well, I have mercy on you. I'm here to trigger people. Yes, exactly. I'm here to trigger you into your shadow side so that you can heal those things that are open, gaping wounds that are continually resurfacing and hurting you. I'm here to show you guys my vulnerability so you can get on and you can do it. I'm here to show you guys things that other people aren't willing to do it, but I am. So that you can get on your path and go in the direction you need to go in. It's part of my job. And every time I go, I've had enough. Divine Hope knows about this. And I go, I'll just shut my channel down. I'll just go crawl into my little space and live in my own world peacefully away from everybody. God goes, what are you thinking? And I'll be like, well, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, you don't understand what I'm living through. You don't understand what they're doing to me. And then I'm like, he does something. Every time, you guys, every time. A couple of months ago, I was really down and I'd had enough. I mean, when you see your kid getting in car accidents and you see people getting poisoned and you like, I can't, and there's so much stuff I can't even share with you guys right now for certain reasons. And eventually I will be able to share it all. That's happened. Then you start to convince yourself, well, I have to shut up or they're going to do more. Well, I learned a long time ago, they want you to shut up. They want you to hide. And when you shut up, they apply the pressure even more. Okay? So I had to pick a stance. I had to pick a stance. I'm not going to. I have my own times when they're working on me so hard, which you understand, and it gets to me. I love my boys very much, and I love my animals very much, and I love you guys very much. It makes me want to cry because we've all been through a lot of pain, everyone here. And so sometimes, yes, I have had the moments where I did, and then God goes, "You're not giving up, Stephanie. There's no way." And every time I get to that place, someone out of nowhere, a person will text me or tell me a story where I helped them. And it'll always be a mind-blowing story that touches my heart. And it makes me realize that I can't stop and I have to continue on this journey. And then when I think of my dad on the ground, when he died, you guys, they left him in the executioner position. I love you too, honey. And that's something I can't forget. Seeing him, knowing that he, what they did to him. So no, I'm never going to shut up. But I do have my bad days. I'd be lying to you guys if I didn't have bad days, if I didn't cry on this channel sometimes, if you guys didn't get to see me get angry. If people that have channels and they don't show all sides of them, you got to worry, okay? You got to worry. I'm willing to show you guys every side of me. The good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful part of Stephanie, the kind part of Stephanie, the sweet part of Stephanie. I've never said that I'm perfect. I've never got on here and tooted my horn that I think that I'm a goddess, I'm a healer, I'm a prophetess. No. I don't do that. But I will show you guys all sides of me. I don't hide from anything. I own my dark side. I own my own shit. I know that I can have a bad temper. That's the Scorpio coming out of me. The other day when I was sticking up for myself, the video they flagged, that was my dad talking through me. So if people didn't like the way I was coming across, well, then you didn't like my dad. And I was channeling him. He was one badass motherfucker. And if it wasn't for him, Utah and the ski industry never would be what it is today. If it wasn't for that man. And my brother rode off his coattails. And my brother took his reputation and his name and used it and has abused it. And then he made sure that he was a part of killing him and took on his legacy. Now you tell me, what kind of shit is that? Right? I know we're going to get justice one day. Oh, hold on. My battery's going low. Hold on, guys. I got to plug this in. Hold on. Give me just a sec, okay? Okay. Hold on. I got to grab the charger. All right, we're going to have to turn you guys sideways. I don't know what it'll do with the picture or the view of what you guys can see. Oh, You did? Oh, I love that. I love hearing that. It's okay. We'll get off the dark stuff. I just, I'm human too. I'm very human, just like you guys. And like I said, there's various reasons why I started the channel. Okay. It won't let me. Hold on. I can do it like that. Hold on. I can make it stay like this. Good. I'm so glad to hear that for you. You deserve that. You've been through so much. You have. You've been through so much. Thank you, Valkyrie. No, I'm so glad. I know. I've been worried about you, and I'm glad that you're feeling better, honey. I always worry about you. I pray for you. I'm always praying for you. I pray for my whole tribe. You guys have no idea. When you don't see me, just because I'm not on here doesn't mean I'm not working. You know? I'm so glad that you're feeling better. Thank you, Ashley. That makes me happy to hear. I'm gonna get decorating too. I'm just happy to be in a home this year. I am so happy to be in a home. You know what? You can cry on here if you need to, Valkyrie. It's okay, honey. I show you guys all sides of me that you know it's okay to be you, no matter how it is. It doesn't matter if people see, like I said, the side of you, it's not so pretty, right? Okay, that's part of you. I know you do, honey. I know you do. And when I'm not on here, I'm doing work in you guys' favor too. Blessings, praying. You guys are a gift to me. And I feel very lucky to have you guys. I always enjoy getting on here. No matter what it is, I always enjoy getting on here, and I always enjoy listening to you guys and hearing your stories and you guys sharing with me. We learn from each other. That's what this is about. Well, I'm not going to be probably set up here. I don't know what I'm doing. I've got so much going on right now, and I'm so busy, and I've been working so many hours at my job, and then I'm off tired, but I haven't, my office, I haven't set up, I haven't even begun to set up my Reiki room yet either, because I got 2 rooms that are not usable right now because we had a flood. And anyways, back to have a little table set up in my office, and I may motate into there and come and go in there and just have a little, I got so many cool decorations and stuff, but I've been working a lot. So that's the main thing right now is my regular job. I've been working so many stinking hours. And then when I do have some spare time, I do like to spend it with my boys. My youngest son and I spend a lot of time together, and he's one of my favorite people, and we get along really well and like a lot of the same stuff. And you can talk to him for hours. He's so smart. Can talk to him for hours and hours and hours and have great conversation like my dad and I used to do. So we really enjoy spending time together. Always have. And so, and my oldest son too. He's the handful, but I love him no matter what. We tend to fight. We tend to battle. We lock horns. He's a Taurus. I'm a Libra Scorpio. So doing it again. I do being able to show my emotions, my feelings. And of course I have bad days too. Gets on here and acts like everything's good all the time. That's not realistic, and you guys know that. You know? We have to be careful what we do share, because we have the ops, the frenemies, the enemies on here, and they like to take everything that we share and use it against us. Your youngest son is the handful? Yes, we do. 100%. Oh, hi, Bobby. Oh, we've been going for a while. Let's see. We've been going for about, oh, geez, 84 minutes now. But it's nonstop them in my phone trying to disconnect it. Nonstop. They're pounding hard today on my phone. They're inside my phone. So anyways, we'll get back to finishing this up. We've spent most of this time chatting and talking, all of us, and getting to know each other better and just having fun. Not so much the reading. So it's been a good time, and I appreciate it. So, okay, let's go back to this for a few more minutes, okay? Good to see you, Bobby. Bobby's one of our regulars, a part of our tribe. We're glad to have her here. All right. Okay, so this family's going down. It's so weird because this funeral thing that I've been channeling, right? Okay. So there's going to be a funeral. They aren't. I said somebody may show up. They're not going to tell you because they don't want you to show up, because you got a doppelganger. Because here's the funny part. Okay. Some of you, they're already planning on. I'm not talking about the twin. That's a whole nother story that I was sharing there about that. And the reason why I was bringing that up, because this King of Pentacles, this Taurus, he's a member of this. He's a Freemason. He's high up in the military ops. He's married to his name's Steve. Her name's Caitlin. I call them the Bonnie and Clyde couple. They tried to human traffic me, okay, and they tried to human traffic my son and his girlfriend. He has a brother. He doesn't know that I know, but he does. Okay, he's got a brother. So, but some of you, like I say, this twin, this fraternal identical twin, for many of you, these people, their whole lives, they've been pulling the wool over many people's eyes, doing all kinds of things that they could do, you know. It's skipping. Yeah, they're doing this on purpose because they want it so that when you guys get on, it's hard to hear me, it's hard to understand, you know, but this problem will be solved pretty soon, okay? Hey, Megan, stop it. I know you can hear someone's home. Oh boy, my oldest son, I can hear my oldest son, his truck is here. So they may bark for a few minutes because they get super excited when he comes home. But anyways, this funeral, they are not planning on you showing up because they have the doppelganger there that's been going to court as you, that's been going to the bank, taking out money as you, that has been acting as you, and has actually, they believe that they stole your life. They didn't. They're not going to get away with it. But yes, in a way, I guess we can say they have, because they've gotten away with it. But not forever. So for a couple of you, you're going to end up showing up to this funeral. Some of you, someone's going to let you know this is going on, and you're going to show up, and they're not going to know what to do. And like I told you, some of you, they're going to go into this building to have the funeral. Doors will be locked and the SWAT will be on the outside, and nobody's going to be leaving this building but you. If you end up going, they know who you are. They know who the right person is. In my situation, they know who the right person is. They know who's been doppelganging me. They know who's been being me. But these higher up people, until the judge goes down, they get paid. Okay? Just like the overseas accounts they don't think that I know about. And all of the other stuff. Okay? Okay, let's talk about this some more. The end result here. Let's talk about that. The Lovers in reverse. Imagine that. My mother's a Gemini. Imagine that. It's over. This relationship is over. Okay? Some of you You didn't know that your mother married. Now, this is only for people of you that your fathers are not here anymore. Okay? Your mother and you don't talk. Okay? Well, your mother has a new partner. They married this person behind the scenes. Many of you, the person they married was one of your exes. Yes, I know it's sick and twisted, but some of you are going to have to come to grips with Moo. He'll be in the house in a minute. Calm down. Some of you will have to realize that some of your mothers slept with your ex-husbands and boyfriends. And the only reason they did it, because they wanted to hurt you. Okay? That's not for everybody. A select few. Okay? There's a Queen of Pentacles here. Okay? This Queen of Pentacles, I do not like this Queen of Pentacles in this deck. Just look at her. She just looks twisted and wrong. She does. Do you see that baby in her belly too? I don't like this picture at all. Do you want to know why I don't like this? Because she's here as a birthing machine for rituals. She is here to bring babies to be sacrificed. This one. Okay? Not this one here. This one here. These are two different people, okay? Yeah. Yep. They hired and paid two people to come do that to me, Divine Hope. And now they're running around because they're exposed and they're trying to say I give it to them. It's been years. Like, get over yourselves. And no, I have a clean bill of health. I don't have any of that. I've never even had it. But they've doctored up. They've, you know how they break HIPAA laws. They'll go find out who your OB is, and then they'll get one of the dumbass nurses there. They'll offer them money, and then they take your medical records and they mock them up however they want to. Steve, he's capable of doing anything. When I knew him and he came after me, he told me, oh, I can make anybody disappear. I can change anybody's world. I can make it look like you didn't exist. I can make it that you will have a complete new identity and nobody will ever. Guys. Shh. Sorry. Shh. Anyway, okay, he's home now, guys. Go on. Shh. Take him over there, buddy. Same thing. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yes. So it is, Bobby. It is. But see, that's how they plan. See, they've already gotten life policies on you. Divine Hope, am I not? You know what I'm talking about. So they already take out a life policy on you. I can sleep with you, give you HIV or AIDS, and then a lot of times they want these people to come sleep with you. They'll drug you, and then when you're roofied up, they'll inject you. Okay? Some of you have devices in you. You'll vibrate. If you don't have one in you, you won't understand what I'm talking about. But if you've ever had a device implanted in you, then you know what I'm talking about. I've had one inside of me. I've managed to break the fucking thing. It doesn't work anymore. And they can try to fucking connect to that thing as many times as they want. It doesn't work. Yes. And they'll take, yes, MK Ultra 2, they'll take life policies out on your fucking kids. Did you not know that? They've tried to get both my sons and Rex on the same street. Same street. But they hope these people, they'll come back, they'll sleep with you, and then they give that to you, and then they already got the life policy taken out, and then they can cash out on that. Now, in the meantime, when they take the life policies out of their whole life, and that's you, they can, so then here's where the fake IDs and things come in. And then they need the doppelganger. So then they can go take loans off those life policies as you, because it's a life policy on you. They can go take loans off of those for different things. The Starlink was before the Neuralink. Starlink was back in the 50s, 60s, 70s. Neuralink, that's the new one. Yeah. But the Starlink is way back before anything with Elon Musk. Some of you, you were kids, you had a surgery in a hospital. That's when they did it. As a child. Okay? You'd have to have a family member that would be a Freemason, Eastern Star, a part of any kind of secret society. Because that's how they do it. Okay? My great-grandfather, he was the head potentate for his chapter here where I live in Ogden. And he was all about the Shriners. Okay? The Shriners Hospital. Well, I had a surgery when I was a kid. Imagine that, right? Yes, they have a thing too. I don't quite understand it enough. I've been researching it. I don't understand it enough. But you know the guns that they pierce our ears with? It's like that, apparently. It's like almost like a, and they microchip. Some of you guys don't need, they microchip. Anyways, with the other one, it's like a gun, like they can do it through your ear too. The reason why they do the eye one is because it's got a camera in it. And then they can turn that camera on and they can see everything you can see. They'll do it to your pets too. Look at that. 10 of Wands. Okay? So this whole deal, this whole thing's over. She won't be a breeding machine for the group anymore either. Okay? She's in 10 of Wands. The Lover's in reverse. Okay? Some of you, this Queen of Pentacles, this was by force for her. Well, I think you just figured out what part of your journey here is, Valkyrie. You just said it, sweetheart. Did you hear me talking about the dream mapping? I talked about that a couple of videos ago. Okay. Yeah, I even put up a video about it too, so you guys would understand it better. Uh-huh. Yep. You got a mission here, girlfriend. Yes, you do. And it's bigger than the usual. Okay? Okay, so we got a Gemini, we got a Virgo, a Taurus, a Capricorn. These are karmic feminines, okay? Some of you, these women entered into fake marriages as you, with your ID and everything, to help steal the inheritance. And this is one of the reasons they want me to keep bringing up this funeral that's coming up. I don't know what it is about this funeral, okay? But they don't plan on you showing up. They got the doppelganger there to even get up and do a speech on this person, acting as you. Okay? These people are holding on so tight to what they have left. This is Four of Pentacles. That means nothing. Four of Pentacles isn't shit. Okay? It is nothing. I laugh when people think the Four of Pentacles energy is something. The Four of Pentacles energy is greed. Okay? That's greed. That's self-entitlement. Four of Pentacles is, haha, I took this from you and I'm never giving it back. Haha, it wasn't yours and I got away with it and there's nothing you can do about it. That's this Four of Pentacles energy, okay? Now, there's a Queen of Swords. as well. And there's an Emperor. Okay? These people right here, these two, see how dark these cards are? I just wanted you guys to see how dark people are. There's nothing good that will come of any of this. There you go, Bobby. Okay? Swords is a Gemini, Libra. Well, okay, this is this person right here. Okay? This is this person that got entered. This is the, whoops, hold on, I gotta turn around. This is the fake marriage. The false marriage. Fake marriage to Stollen Inheritance. That's what that is. And then here she is again. Okay? Some of you, it's a Libra, a Gemini, a Scorpio. It's triple on the Gemini though, okay? No matter what, they're all in 10 of Wands. We have 8 of Swords. We got 9 of Swords in reverse because they couldn't get you. Remember that? We got 10 of Wands. We got 8 of Swords. They're going to jail. It doesn't matter. I told you. Emperor. Okay? This is an older masculine figure. He's not happy with the way things have turned out. He's not happy with the choices he made. He's not happy with the current people that he has to deal with. He doesn't like any of this at all. He's sitting back now looking at what he got involved in, and he's going, why did I do this? Why? And he's mad at himself, but he's also mad at you. Because if whoever I'm talking to, you're a lot like me. And you're not shutting your trap, and he needs to shut your trap because you're causing problems. He had everything under control. He wanted to leave this earth, and he didn't want to have to pay the price. He didn't want to have to tell the truth. He didn't want the truth to come out. And because of you, my friend, it's all coming out. And there's a 10 of Pentacles behind this that's yours, that was stole from you. And he knows all about it because he's a part of it. 5 of Wands. Okay? This is them partying together, sleeping together, drinking together, wife swapping together, partner, whatever you want to call it, okay? He's a part of all that. He enjoyed it. He partaked. He's too old now. Nobody wants his wand. King of Pentacles in reverse. There he is. Imagine it. He's back. Oh, he's a con of the cons. Look at him. Oh, you gotta see this. Okay, look at, I'm gonna put it up really close. I don't know if you can, okay, if I put it up too close, does it not focus? I wish you guys could see this better. Okay, anyway, I want you to see him now, okay? Because he's caught. Look at him now. Okay, he's aged a lot in a short amount of time. A lot in a short amount of time, okay? He came out in reverse. It's over. The con is up. He's exposed. Everything that he's been doing, everything that he was a part of, it's coming apart. They're showing me, how do I put it? They're showing me like an earth, like a natural disaster happening and the earth opening up and it's just being pulled apart. That's what's happening to him right now. But it's like in slow motion. It's painful for him. They want him to sit in this. They want him to live in this because he did this. He created this. You guys did it. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's got a brother here. Somebody. Okay? He wants this brother energy. It could be an uncle too, okay? But this is a masculine energy in your family. I'm really picking up, though, on brother. Okay? So this brother energy, he wants him to come in and get you confused. He wants him to come in and convince you, like, you know, do you remember the game show, Let's Make a Deal? Okay, that's what they're telling me. He wants to come in and go, let's make a deal, sister. Let's make a deal. We need this to go away because he's going to die and pass on, and we're all going to jail. Remember back here we saw it? The whole family, the whole shebang. Everyone connected is going down. I keep telling people that keep getting involved with this stuff, with our families, our exes, our friends. You take 1 penny, it's bribery. I don't care what you take, it's bribery. And it's willingly and knowingly taking it. That's even worse. Especially when you start looking up laws and penal codes. I study them for fun. But anyways, these people don't understand. Like when this that's happened, willingly and knowingly taking what wasn't yours. But you know it wasn't yours when the people gave it to you, when they bribed you, when they asked you to go against this person. You knew it wasn't yours. You knew it was the other person's, and you willingly and knowingly did it. There's a law and a penal code that reads that exact way. It's for inheritances that are stolen. There is a penal code for it, and the reason I know it is because somebody in my family that used to be a cop, he has a private investigative business, and it's public knowledge. He has cases on him for willingly and knowingly stealing a stolen property inheritance. And that's how it got worded on his court case. Way to go, Kev. Aha, look at this. 6 of Cups. This is your family again. They're trying to pretend that they are a part of this group, that they didn't participate. They don't want you to know. Because if this gets out, just like my family, when people know that my brother joined a secret society and he gets fucked up the ass, won't people change their ideas and their opinions of him? Yep. So now, they're all fighting. They don't like this. They don't like this. They don't like any of this coming out. Because people are going to know what they were a part of. People are going to know who they employed. People are going to know who was on the family payroll. But guess what? There's a point when these people weren't in charge anymore. The secret society and the judges took over, and the lawyers, the insurance agents. So your family doesn't have the control that they think they do anymore. So now they're fighting because they want out. And you get to get out, like Divine Hope said. You did it permanently. Oh, they want to walk away, though. This is 8 of Cups. They want to walk away now. They want to walk away. Can you imagine how many of these people that are married and they don't know their husbands or wives are a part of these groups? And they don't care because they're living in nice houses. They're driving nice cars. They can shop anywhere they want. They can buy anything they want. So they'll turn a blind eye to what their spouse is doing because why? Their wish fulfillment is being met. They don't care. They'll just pretend like they don't know. It's called an accessory. Now they're all here playing the stupid card. Oh, we didn't know what's going on. We weren't a part of it. No one told us that they were into that. Oh, we had no idea that this is what we were getting into. Exactly. There is no out for them. And all of our stupid ass friends, extended family members that got involved, there is no out for you either. And you might think that you got out of this because legally you haven't gone to jail or prison. That's okay. You're on a list to be human trafficked. You're on a list to be expired. You're on a list to be in a sacrifice coming up real soon and part of a ritual. Good luck with that because none of you are prepared. None of you have the spiritual know-how. Protect yourselves from these types of people. And none of you are equipped emotionally to handle what's coming for you because this secret society owns your asses. Just simple. Yep. Exactly, guys. Always on other people's money. It's never on theirs. That's why it's so easy to hurt people because they're not using their own money. And then when you expose them, they get mad at you because you're telling the truth about what they did to you and they use your own money to do it to you. They're mad because now they're going to get cut off from using your money. And how dare you not let them harass you, harm you, hurt you, put you and your children through hell and get your money? I mean, how dare you guys? It is so the truth. Ace of Wands. They're pissed. They are pissed. Them were getting a monthly paycheck on your behalf out of an account that had your name on it. Yes. Some of them were getting Venmos. Some of them were getting PayPals, Cash App. Some of them were being sent gift cards. Some of them were given vehicles, properties, timeshare. Though the electronic currency is huge, the cryptocurrency. Yeah, the cryptocurrency is huge. So, anyways. Oh, I know. Yes. So thank you for saying that, Divine Hope. That is 100% true. Yes, 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 yes. And what they don't understand is that these groups that they join, they're doing work on them all the time because they got to keep them in alignment. They got the illusion around them too. This is what these people are. They're being worked on the whole time and their energy is being harvested the whole time. They amp them up to hate us. They amp them up to harm and hurt us. Amp them up to fight with us. They amp them up to do to get into this low vibrational energy so they can energy harvest on them on a regular basis. They all have cords attached to them. They all have different things. And they are the bigger suckers of all because those of us that come out of it and we see it for what it is and we know what it is, we learn to protect ourselves. We dive into our shadow sides and we own it. We go through the pain, the suffering, the crying, the healing. We go through all of it. We own it. It's a badge we wear. They don't. They stay in the energy of hating you. And then the more you guys go away from that, the more you work on yourselves, the more you put up boundaries, their hatred goes up. The game playing goes up. And then they work on them some more and they don't know they're working on them. These people are so stupid. That's all I can say. They're so stupid. And they're owned for life. They don't get out. Look at these elites. Look at these comedians. Look at these musicians. Look at the athletes. Look at the actresses, the actors, the movie stars. They all sign contracts and every contract has an expiration date on it. I'm not going to say it again. They all do. Last night, where my boys and I are watching the fight, right? So after the fight ended, that little society, we know that they strap it on, right? They got an expiration on them, on their contract. Well, there's a guy, I can't remember his name. My youngest son was telling me about him. So as soon as the fight was over, he went on and he's like, I'm coming for you. He goes, and I will finish you off for Tyson. Well, guess what? A while back, he came out. Yes, fake. He came out. They all are. They're all, you know that. But he came out. The only reason I'm telling this is because of this other guy. The guy that's now coming out. He came out and he signed a contract in the boxing world. He was taken to whatchamacallit. Oh, now I just had a brain fart. They try to say it's not, that they don't go there, and it has the giant owl. Come on, Divine Hope. You know what I'm talking about. Grove. It's where they go do the big owl, the secret societies, the Illuminati, all of them. They go there, they do the rituals. Bohemian Grove, thank you. Bohemian Grove, okay? He was taken to Bohemian Grove. They sacrificed kids in front of him. He had to participate. It messed him up so bad. Yes, Bohemian Grove. They messed him up so bad. So he after this experience, he came out and he talked about it. And the minute he started talking about it, they attacked him. Yes. And they started going nuts on him. He's crazy. Don't listen to him. He's full of shit. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Blah, blah, blah. It has messed him up, you guys. He's not okay now at all. And after the fight last night, there's a picture of him shouting out at Paul, or whatever the hell his name is, and he's coming for him. And if you could see, as soon as my one son brought that up, I was like, look at him. He's so not okay. That's not him. There's an entity on him. And yes, he knows it. He knows it. Yes, the fighter. Sorry. Yep. And he said, after what they did to me and after what I saw, he goes, I know those two brothers that fight. They're a part of this. He goes, I'm going to finish this. Now, whether this is a scam, a scheme, another hoax, or whatever, the whole thing that is funny about this is what comes out of this again. Bohemian Grove. They keep saying it's shut down. They keep saying it doesn't exist. They keep saying they don't use it anymore. It's a lie. It's a total lie. Exactly. You're 100% right. And you know what's even funnier? So getting back into that for just a sec, and then we'll go back to this. Okay. So there was a documentary my son and I watched summer, beginning of summer. Oh yeah, they've done it to me too, honey. Yeah, that's why my channel goes nowhere. It's okay. This is all gonna come down. Biden's done. Since Biden's done, guess what? A lot of files are ghost. But this guy, he sneaks onto private property where they do these rituals. They hold these horrible satanic things that go on and happen, okay? He somehow got on the property because they claim that they don't use it anymore, right? So he snuck on the property with a camera. And he went in buildings. I mean, he had the camera. We could see him. And he went through everything. It's still up and functioning. They had food, everything. The boilers were heated up and going. There was people in certain parts and certain cabins on the property staying. And he made sure he's far, from. He got all the way over where the giant owl is and everything. It went inside of it. And where they do the sacrifices in that. And there's one spot where they have a table set up, and there was fresh blood there still. So you tell me they don't use it. There was blood still there, and it was fresh blood. So these people are liars. It's all a con. It's all a scam. Just like all these, Hollywood, it's over. And it needs to be over. They need to take, Instagram needs to go down, and I hate to say it. I know a lot of you guys like TikTok. My youngest son loves TikTok, but I don't know. I think I don't know. I'm so confused. I've got a lot of conflicted feelings about, but it's not going to matter. Elon is going to own everything anyways. Do you guys not see what he's doing? I mean, Trump just made him his advisory, but he's going to buy up every social media platform out there. So he's going to be in charge before everyone even, I mean, I don't see how people aren't seeing what he's doing. Now, whether it's good or bad or indifferent, I don't know. Yes, they do. Right now, they're going to town screwing each other to death, and it's all going to go backwards. But they don't believe in what we do. They believe to use retrograde energy. They believe that they use it in their favor. It's not possible. But they do. But you have to remember, which I didn't get to say, is that all this spell work that they do, all this spell work that they do, they have to remember it messes them up mentally. It messes with their cellular DNA. It changes it, actually. And when they're all screwing each other and sleeping with each other and taking it up the ass, that's all demonic. It's satanist, satanic. There's nothing pure about that. There's nothing loving about that. That's stripping another person of their humility. They love to humiliate people. I hope he does wonderful things for all of us. I hope he's all about freedom of speech, and I hope it's correct. I hope I have mixed feelings about all of it, and I don't want to really say one way or another what I think. But if you've read his story and what he's been through, so much like I love Julian Assange. A lot of people don't like Julian Assange, and I'm so happy that he's finally been freed. Well, what that man gave up his life to help all of us. Everybody gave Edward Snowden so many props. He was way before Edward Snowden, what he knew. But he and his brothers were put through the Monarch program. He went through a lot as a child. He and his brother knew it, and he knows a lot, and that's why he wanted to spill the facts on it. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff out here. I hope Elon changes this world. I hope if anybody could do it, it would be that man. Anybody could do it, it would be that man. What he's done so far. Every turn around, he's doing something huge, and it's quite amazing. He's buying Amazon, he's buying Facebook, he's bought Twitter, he's buying Coca-Cola. I mean, the SpaceX program alone, what he's doing with that, he's got a thing going on with Mars. There's one thing that I'm very concerned about. He's trying to hook up with Tom Cruise. Now, that to me, I don't like that at all, because Tom Cruise is next in line to take what is fate? David Miscavige spot in Scientology. So that concerns me. I don't want to pair up with Tom Cruise. I don't think he looks at the religious aspect of business aspect. I think that's how he looks at everybody. It's a business venture. I know him, so I don't know. I'm just thinking he's such a businessman. He's looking at, if he doesn't change things, where we're headed as a whole. Yes, McDonald's now too. Yeah. But if he takes over McDonald's, they won't be able to put the poison and all the crap they're putting in the food. You know? He's in business with the clone. That's better than the real deal then. You know why then you and I both know why then he chose to do that, right? Yes. Okay. So that's funny. We're talking about the full moon rituals and all this stuff going on, because guess what they're doing right now? Look at that. And look at the King of Pentacles. He's guarded. He's sitting back going, not sure what I should do here. I'm going to sit back and watch everyone move, and then I'm going to plan my next move, right? Nine of Wands. That wasn't a very good idea for him to sit back like that. See, he wants a new opportunity. He's coming up with a new scam. Okay? He's coming up with a new, that's all that is. A new scam. 5 of Cups. This is crybaby energy. That means the scam, the plan isn't going to work. You want to know why? He's into business with Queen of Wands in reverse. This is somebody that pretends to be very mystical. This is somebody that pretends to know astrology, astronomy. This is somebody that says that they can probably read your palm and they could never read your palm. This is somebody that says that they can channel, they can't connect to the other side. This is somebody that says that they can cast spells, they can't. This is somebody that it's just somebody that wants to be very magical and mystical, and they're not. But the one thing this person can do is ride a dick. This she can. And she can suck one off. That's all she's good at. So this is somebody that this group has employed, and this is her full-time job. And this is all she's good for. Okay? This is what they have knocked her down to. All right, honey. A rabbi, I'm reading you. A rabbi said it was the missing children that they serve. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my God. I hope that's not true. I hope that's not true. Well, there's several of these elites that are into spirit cooking. Same deal, sister. Spirit cooking. That's her magic trick. That's funny. And when they're into that, it's the same thing as cannibalism, but there's disease that comes with that. I can't remember the name of it. When my cousin and I used to talk, we looked it up because they both have the disease. There's several movie stars and celebrities that they participate in spirit cooking and a part of this whole deal. And when you do and you eat, you participate in this behavior, your body is not naturally digested. You get very, 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 very sick. I know, it's so sad. But see, if we all gang up together, we raise our vibration, it's going to stop. It's not going to continue, you guys. He's already here. The biggest, most powerful individual you can think of. They say he's coming. No, he's not. He's here. He is here. I don't care what anyone says. He is here. It's over. These elites know it's over. They do. Okay? The game show is still going. We have a new host. We just elected a new president. So we have a new host of the game show. And we are all the contestants. Not for long. Exactly. I love the way you think, Valkyrie. You are so right. What did I just say? It's over. That's the world card. It's over for everybody around the world that wants to be a pedophile. You want to participate in Pizzagate? You want to participate in spirit cooking? You want to human traffic people? It's over for you people. He is here. Yep. There's going to be a shift. Look at this. Page of Swords. Somebody's mother. There's a Gemini, a Libra, Aquarius. This is a mother, and it's weird because the bottom of the deck, the Lovers in reverse. Remember me saying some of our mothers have slept with our ex-husbands, ex-boyfriends, just exes, period. Doesn't matter how the age difference was, they did it. They're hiding this shit. They think it won't come out, and they think even if it does come out, nobody will believe it. Oh, believe me, it will be very believable because you paid them. You had to pay them. So there's a trail to this deal here. She's pissed. Double on the Gemini. Old hag bag. Okay? She's pissed. She's stalking you. She's out of control because she has an obsession over you, and the obsession controls her. My mother has had resources and access to me for years to be the freak that she is and to do the horrible, demonic, satanic bullshit that she does. And she, on a regular basis, since my dad's died, she has committed her whole life to destroying me and my 2 kids. That's all she's done since he's died. That's it. That's what she's committed her life to. Besides my brother and his whatever that thing is that he married, and my nephew. She's committed herself to them, to proving that they're the better deal and that we don't exist and that she loves them so much and she doesn't love us. This is an obsession that's gotten out of control because she's used to being able to hack. She's used to being able to listen. She's used to being able to pay people to do shit because she gets off on pain and suffering. That's what that is. You're right. And there's 2 that are tied down underneath the Vatican. Did you know that? The 2 that are under the Vatican, all I'm going to say, people need to be scared. I've walked past the Vatican. My feet have touched the ground next to it. And it is the most demonic, horrible, disgusting feeling I've ever had in my entire life. And there's 2 of them underneath there. And when those chains come off, it's going to be scary. Anyone around there, I wouldn't be living there. I'll never go back to Italy. Rome, at least Rome. I liked Florence. Wasn't a fan of Pompeii. Venice is really cool. But I did not like Rome at all. No, the people there are rude. They don't like Americans at all. But the whole, I was so happy to be there because it was like opening up a history book and going back in time. And of course, there's some beautiful parts of it and that. But the overall feeling of Rome, Italy, it's demonic. It's just demonic. That's all I can say. It's demonic. And the people know it that live there. Now, when you get in the outskirts and you're traveling around, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And when you're going down by the sea, oh, that's gorgeous too, you know. Venice is just amazing. I liked Florence too. But then when you get to Florence, you got to be careful there. Back then, I don't know now, it's been a long time ago, but back then, the pickpocketers, the gypsies were so bad. And these aren't the good, I hate it when people make out all gypsies are bad because I've got gypsy blood too. And Gypsies, you have to understand gypsies and where that bad name and that reputation came from. It wasn't all their fault, yeah, but not all gypsies are that type of demeanor. So, oh, and there's another thing I wanted to say. I'm very well aware of the trip to Greece and what you guys did. You didn't find my family in the wrong spot. You didn't even go to the right place. You might think you did, but you didn't. You don't really know where I'm from. I have no idea. So, there's a group of people that went to Greece and they thought they were going to tap into my family over there and that they were going to harm and hurt me. And they thought that going there, they would tap into different entities, different gods and goddesses. And because they're on that ground, they could do something to me. Well, my family knows that you were there. That are the real Greeks. They know. And you people made a fatal, 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 fatal mistake trying to do what you did to me. The trident, exactly. You guys went to Egypt, and you didn't think I knew about that either, because I have a tie with King Tut. King Tut and I share the same birthday. So you thought you were going to go there and that you would get some kind of mileage out of that. That was another bad, bad deal you did there. First of all, you can tap into any of those ancient people and use them against me. They love me. I love them. That was dumb to try to use Isis, Anubis, Osiris. I could go on and on. Just like all the Greek gods and goddesses that you guys tried to use again. First of all, you're using gods and goddesses. That tells me how weak you are. Because you guys can't tap into God and you can't talk to God and God doesn't talk to you. And neither does Jesus. And neither does the angels. So this is how low down you people are. Those people don't have more power over God and Jesus and the angels. Using God and goddesses from mythology. Doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. You can go to Ireland, you can go to Scotland, you can go wherever you guys want, and you can drum up any entity or reach whatever you want and try to use it. The whole problem here is you guys aren't connected to God. You're not connected to Jesus. And you're not connected to yourselves. And you definitely aren't connected. We're going to go back to this Valkyrie because they're not connected to their souls. They're not connected to their hearts. They're not connected to their spirits. So how do you believe that you're going to overpower me? You've had to use a whole group of people. I mean, I got people stationed all over the world, different places and states that work on me on a regular basis. Different organizations, different cults, different covens, different spiritual groups, different religious groups. And you're all weak. And none of you can do the job. But you're doing a hell of a job on taking yourselves out and making that 100% guarantee. And lifespans have now been shortened. And you won't be able to do anything about it. You spend more time trying to hurt other people than fixing yourselves and helping other people. That is so weird to me. It doesn't make any sense. That's why I can't connect to you people. That's why I can't be a part of you people. That's why you will never get me back in your life ever, ever again. Because we are not the same. You are 100% correct on that. I am a loving person. You're not. Greed is not what I rule by. I'm not vain. Money doesn't determine for me who I'm going to be around and spend my time with. I was having a conversation with my aunt earlier, my dad's little sister. And we were talking about my mother, because my mother's the most greediest individual that was ever probably put on this earth next to my brother. But anyway, um, my mother used to always, she was talking about a Christmas when that she was around, and one of the last ones my dad was around, and we were talking about a moment that we shared. And she goes, I remember going down and looking at the tree that your mom did, and your mom always decorated beautifully. And that she was so weird to me. And I go, oh, that's so my mother. That's so my mother. She wants you to know that these ornaments, because they are a special kind of ornament, only rich people have them. And some of them, each ornament can cost $100 a piece. And my pretentious mother, that is so gullible and is ran by greed, puts the ornaments up with price tags hanging off them on the tree. That tells you who my mother is. And that's what I, you got to remember, she sold me to a secret society for money and clout and to steal my destiny. Because before I was born, she saw somebody and, oh yes, totally in her ego. She'd met somebody, and somebody had told her what my destiny was and what I was here to do, and it what we shared, of course, the same one. She didn't like what hers was, and so she's like, "Oh well, we're gonna trade. You're gonna do it, and you have the power to do it." So she made a deal. She made a deal. There's people that know. There's people that know. She stuff. I could go on about different things that, she used to do to me. So I ended up in the hospital so many times for different things that the doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong. It was because she was poisoning me. That's why. She loved to use spaghetti. I loved spaghetti, and so she used spaghetti a lot. As a baby, it was easy to put it in my ball. And I had convulsions. When I was little, I'd get high fevers and have convulsions, and so they used phenobarbital. I don't know why. Anyways, she got me addicted to it, and she figured out how to dose me up, and I would get knocked out for hours on end and different things. So anyway, Page of Cups, not sorry. These people aren't sorry. Your mother's not sorry. Look at this bitch. Look at her. She's not sorry. She's pissed. She wants to stalk you. She wants to take her sword and stick it through your heart. This is your own biological mother. You're sticking up for yourself. How dare you stick up for yourself? We bred you. We raised you to be the scapegoat. We raised you to be the whipping post. We raised you to take shit. We need you back here. We need someone to blame everything on. Partnered up with the wrong people. This is the King of Cups that you partnered up with to sell your ass. Oh, I can't tell you how many times they've done it to me. Oh my God, Bobby, it's not even funny. Four of Wands, there's the old fake marriage. Fake marriage. Some of you, your mother married a man that is like, say she's 76, 77 years old. She married someone in their 40s just to steal your inheritance. Sick and twisted bitch. Oh, I'm not adopted. I look like my mother, Divine Hope. I'm not adopted. And I have my dad's hands. I'm not adopted. No. Now, my brother, that's a whole nother deal. Who knows about that? I'm pretty sure that he's my dad's best friend. She liked to fuck my dad's best friend, so. I think she fucked a lot of my dad's friends, to be honest, so. And no one cares. At this point, no one gives a shit. He's dead now, too, and he went to his grave with that secret. But somebody overheard conversations that she and him had, and she doesn't know about this. And he was talking about her beaver. Yeah, sick and twisted old bitch. Eight of Wands. Oh, there's a lot of gossip going around about this fake, sick and twisted marriage and this fake and twisted family. Ten of Pentacles. They stole your money, honey. Yeah, when I was younger, everybody thought she was my sister. That's how much we used to look alike. Yeah. There's no doubt she's my mother, and there's no doubt that my dad was my father. My brother, that's a whole nother deal. And do I care? Oh, hell no. He's a pile of shit anyways. He's a pussy piece of shit. And apparently he likes it up the ass. His wife doesn't know. Judgment's being called on them. Stealing your inheritance. Ten of Swords, baby. Ten of Swords. It's over for all of them. Okay? Seven of Wands. You know what this is? This is a sick and twisted family that likes open relationships. Yes, all of our families do suck. You're right. They do. But I was hoping it was going to be sooner. Not going to be. But I'm making it twos now because I'm had to be realistic about my plans. One day we're going to meet my tribe. I told you guys, I made a promise. We're going to have a week long together with each other. I don't know how and when, but I'm going to plan it. It will happen. I will follow through on this, but I'm given a 2-year time frame for this to happen now because I have to be realistic about all the stuff that's been going on. And we will all get to come together. And we are going to get to meet each other. And we're going to be family with each other. That's the way it was meant to be. Has he changed, Bobby? Thing? I know, I can't wait to meet all you guys too. That's right. You met one place together, the energy and the love. I know, honey. Me too. Me too. But that's why I was meant to start this channel. That's why I was meant. I'm sorry, Bobby. I was really hoping that would be different. I know I'm blessed that I found you guys when I set up this channel and that people found me and started following me and watching me and listening. It was a blessing. I tell you guys this many times. You guys help me as much as I help you. And that's what we're here for. Anybody that has a channel and it's all about them and what you guys can do for them and how you get, that's not right. That's not right at all. We're here to enjoy each other. When I get on and I push that live and I sit down, it doesn't matter. Everything changes in that minute that I get live. And I get so excited waiting to see who pops on. Ooh, yeah, I get so excited. Oh gosh, okay, so-and-so's, I mean, it's like, like a little kid in a candy store. That's that feeling I get when I see you guys all pop on. So thank you for being here for me. Thank you for getting on and willing to get in the how much this means to a lot of people in their they watch and they listen to us. And that's a lot for a lot of people. There's a lot of people that they don't feel talking and sharing, and that's okay. But they're watching, and they're learning, and that's all we care about. They have a place that they can come to and watch people interact, and they know it's a safe place for them to be. because I'm not here to judge you guys. I'm the last person that should be judging anybody. I stood up for myself and I defend myself, and people turn that into something ugly that it's not. But I'm done with people calling me a whore, a prostitute, a slut, a drug dealer. It's crazy stuff that I've heard about myself. Oh, and a human trafficker. Because the minute they human traffic you, they turn you into the human trafficker. Because they've got to. Because, oh my God, heaven forbid that they get caught for what they've done, right? So I'm tired of this. I'm tired of hearing about. I'm sick of. I'm tired of being used. The narrative that's been spun that's wrong, and I will continue to stick up for myself. If they want to continue to keep lying, wait till I get a copy of everybody signed a written statement that got put into court. Can you imagine being on that end right now of that spectrum? Because I do by law get to get a copy of all of you bottom feeders that got paid or got bribed something and was willing to go Walt's statement that was entered into court about me. Now, what are you going to do when I get those statements? Because I'm going to read them on the channel. And then we're going to go through each one of those statements and we're going to talk about each one of you. Won't that be fun? It happened. It was so easy to give a statement and not say the truth. So just think how easy it would be for me to read your statement wrong to me. And I know more things that you about you than you think. And everyone has skeletons in their closet, and everyone has something they're not proud of. And guess what? That's going to be your time to shine as the miserable pricks and son of bitches you are. Just saying. Now, there's the side of my dad that out of me, and people don't like it. They're like, look at her. She's a bitch. Look at her. She's aggressive. Oh my God. It's okay that they spun a scenario about me that's not true. So you all might want to get prepared that you wrote statements about me, because by law, I have to provide. And I'm going to read them on my channel for you when I get a copy of them. Good night, honey. You have a wonderful evening. So yes, these people think that they can do things behind the scenes to us and get away with it. No, not for long. All right, let's see what we got here. End this thing out. In reverse, Knight of Wands. This is not a good energy at all that they are going to try to send towards you guys. Well, Bobby, that's easy. That's good. I understand that. But my identity has been stolen. It's being used in different states. And I'm not going to I'm not sitting back and going to let them put me and my identity into crimes. They're signing documents with my signature on them, honey. So no, I have to continue to fight because they're committing crimes with my name on it. So yes, it's very easy to say that. Unless your identity's been stolen. They stole my identity. Right now, they're trying to get a driver's license in my name in Texas. Yes, they are. They've been to Arizona using my identity. And the part of Arizona they've gone to, I've never been there. They've been to Washington. That they went to and used my identity, I've never even been to Texas, and never will I go to that state. Yes, so it's easy to sit back and say, yeah, piece, I did too. But they stole my identity. So no, I can't stop until it's fixed. My last title to my truck, they stole. I still don't have the correct one because they have it. To renew it, they stole it. First plates to my truck. So, yes, if your identity hasn't been stolen, I'm with you. Back down, live your life, and go be free. But if your identity has been stolen, you can't do that. Or they're going to take your identity and you're going to have the feds or the cops at your door arresting you and putting you in jail. Here we go. They just something permanent that you will never be able to get rid of. That's what they're sending. So you are right on the money with your intuition, Bobby. Yes. Oh yeah, they've used my kids' taxes. They've used my kids. They've stolen my business. They've taken my business name, the Soul Sister Enterprises LLC. They scrambled it up. They used my address, and YouTube has an employee that's allowing them to take all of my stuff. Yep. And then she's used my identity off my channel too. And then the other day, I get a thing saying, "Oh, we need you to update your tax information." Oh, you want to know why you want to know why YouTube wants my tax information updated? So they can make it look correct to the person that has stole my channel. She needs my tax identification stuff because this bitch is a loser. She's also stole my IEN number because I was notified by the state. Trust me, when everything that's happened and done comes out, I would much rather move on and never deal with any of this again, you guys. Did you just say Georgia? I got a bitch ass cousin in Georgia. Her name's Tashara. She's very wealthy. She was married to an NFL player. She's knees deep in this bullshit with my family, and she can kiss ass. I know it's for doing it. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna finish this off. I'm gonna let it upload. They may not let it upload. I'm gonna take a break, and I'm gonna get back on, and we'll see what we can get to come out. So if you guys want to get back on within the next half an hour and join me again, I'd love to have you. I'm gonna go all night. I'm gonna just crank out videos. A lot of stuff to do tomorrow, but I'm gonna spend the night just cranking out videos for you guys. Okay. Okay. More stuck energy. Okay. The Knight of Wands. Bobby, remember, this is someone with HIV or AIDS. They're sending back in. Magician. This is a stuck energy. This person isn't shit. Nine of Cups. Guess what? This person's never going to make it. This is a raging alcoholic they're sending towards you. That. Look at this. Look at him. He's a nut job. And then he plays this. The magician. The dark magician. He has casted a never-ending spell on himself. That's all he's done. His drug addiction, his alcoholism, and his sex addiction. We can't even get into that. His sex addiction controls him. He doesn't control himself. Look at him. He's a complete nut job. That's what they were sending towards you in reverse. But he knows he's dying. Yeah, he knows he's dying. He knows his time's over. This person doesn't have a heart either. But their whole thing is to come in and break yours, but they're never going to make it towards you. It's in reverse. They don't be able to do it. Two of Cups. They're stuck with a nut job. Stuck with someone just like themselves. Because they have to put the same types of people with these people to keep them entrapped in their sex addiction, their drug addiction, their alcohol addiction. They get these people addicted to doing spell work and the dark arts. They literally get them addicted to it. It's weird. It's so weird to me. I don't understand this. I understand it to explain it to you guys, but I can't mentally comprehend this. Seven of Pentacles. The plan that's not going anywhere. This is about, this is the robbery. I was picking up on a robbery that they were trying to put together. Oh, here it is. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. They're trying to send someone to get into your house too. They need something of yours because whatever that they're using anymore, it's not working. Okay? The energy, the essence is not strong enough for them to be able to do what they need to do. Okay, your house and get something that they consider to be more fresh. Queen of Cups in reverse. That's who this person is stuck with. Can you imagine that? This is someone that needs a straitjacket. This is the worst mother. This is that energy that lives off the state that keeps having kids to have them to get money from, but she doesn't take care of them. She doesn't take care of them at all. She's too busy out on the weekends partying and hoeing herself out. But her kids have to take care of her. This is like little kids taking care of each other. They're dirty. They don't get fed. They don't go to the doctor. They don't get, their hair's not combed. They don't have cute clothes. Nobody does homework with them. These are latchkey kids. It's a Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces that he got involved with. This creepy masculine that they want to send to you, that's in a Knight of Wands energy. That masculine is a Virgo, a Taurus, a Capricorn, Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Nine of Pentacles. See how bad the harassment is? And this is someone that's doing this to my channel. They're in my phone, and there's someone at YouTube doing this too. The person at YouTube, what you don't understand, honey, when they're done with you, they're going to dispose of you in a landfill, sweetheart. Oh, you might want to hear that again. When they're done with you, you're a YouTube employee. You're going to be put in a landfill. What do you think about that? Exactly, Kayla. Exactly. Exactly. They took from you. Okay? This is not your inheritance. This is like me. This is my channel. They stole. They took my inheritance. They took everything. They took my father. And then when I went, okay, finally take everything. I will work my regular job. I'll make a second job. And they're like, oh, hell no. We're going to steal all your income from your second job. You can't have that either. That's ours. Because don't you know you're only here to make us money. So this is somebody like me that has a platform that's supposed to make money. They're siphoning it to someone else. There's a lot of states that a lot of stuff happens in that shouldn't. Texas is going to be one of them. I would get out of Texas if you lived in Texas. Texas. The reason being is because those states population of serial killers, pedophiles, and human trafficking that goes on. And raised in Texas, a lot of people are. But I know what's under it. And it's not good. The Star in reverse. This person this feminine that was hooked up with this creepy masculine here, the two that they have the same addictions, this group has binded them together because they know that their addictions alone, they'll destroy each other. They don't even care. See, that's another thing that these groups and these covens and cults do. Same addictions, the same, they know your personality. So they'll study you, they'll pair you up with the same person that's like you, so, and then they'll bind you together. So no matter what, you'll always come back together with those addictions to overrule your common sense, to overrule anything logical to you. Okay. And then they know that those addictions will take the two of you out together and they don't have to lift a damn finger to get rid of you. So, oh, I have family in Texas. Told them to get out. Better get out. If you don't, you're going to wish you did. Wait till they start up underneath the ground in Texas. Because it's going to happen. They're going to be popping up and nobody's going to be prepared for it. There's a huge crystal under Texas too. Huge crystal. And this crystal is back from times of Atlantis. And they've been manipulating and using that crystal for the wrong reasons, the military. And God is not happy with that. That crystal was not supposed to be used as an energy weapon. In reverse. 8 of Pentacles. Remember how I talk about the paper empire? Building empires off of other people's assets, off other people's backs, having nothing liquid. It's all on paper. That's what this is in reverse. Oh, they might run around and look really good in their fancy cars and their credit cards and paper empire than of having actual liquid assets. I work for a credit union. It's not, I fight with people all the time going, you repossessed my car. It's not your car, it's the bank's car. Yes, it is, it's my car. No, you have a loan with us. It's our car. We're the lien holder. You're borrowing that car. You don't own it. We own it. We're the lien holder. You make monthly payments on it. Like when it goes, this is my house. Do you own that house? Until you own that, the title's free and clear, it's not your house. That's what I'm talking about, liquid assets, you guys. So it doesn't matter. It's more than likely, it's on paper. A paper empire isn't shit. Yeah. Oh, you mean you're talking about CERN? Yeah. They have rituals out of there. Right? Things start. They use Shiva. There's a giant statue of Shiva outside in the grounds area of CERN. And anytime they power that up, they have a sacrifice. Did you know that? They sacrifice somebody before they turn that damn thing on every time. Yep. I used to watch, there was a guy on now, they killed him, but he used to sneak inside there. And he was one of the people that when they built it, he was one of the people that was part of it. And it's not a good thing at all. It was built for, they say, scientific purposes and to do good things, but it wasn't. It's never been proven to be. They say it is, and they'll tell you, but it's not. Now we got 7 of Cups in reverse. We have 8 of Pentacles in reverse. And we have 9 of Pentacles in reverse too here. Everything's in reverse. This is that retrograde energy. Because they're trying to use the retrograde in their behalf. A retrograde is not meant to be used that way. When we're in a retrograde, It's meant to go inward and work on yourself. Yes, very much like that. A retrograde energy is where you're supposed to heal and work on your dark side. A retrograde energy is where you're supposed to go and take care of your business, your personal business with yourself. These people don't ever do that. They can't. It's too painful. If they've sat down and they had to sit with themselves in complete silence, and they allowed in to for some of the things that they've done, it would overwhelm them so bad they'd take themselves out. But nobody's listening to these people anymore. No one's interested in what they have to say. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. People know it wasn't theirs. They didn't even share one stinking penny of it. Nothing. Not one thing. This is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This was your hard-earned money. This was, like I said, this is false hard-earned work. They took it. It was theirs. I mean, they took it as it was theirs. It was yours. It's now being exposed. People are going, this isn't funny anymore. This isn't cool. You strip this individual of everything, and then you sit back and you laugh and make fun of them. You think that their life is meant to be entertainment for you and your sick and twisted family. That's what that is. Okay. And Temperance in reverse. Wow. Tower in reverse and Temperance in reverse. Wow. Can say is wow. So they sacrificed somebody. Oh my God. Oh, they can't, they're never coming out from this. Some of you, they tried to sacrifice your child during a ritual. Okay? They don't physically have to have them. That's how powerful they believe they are to be. Okay? The minute that they did this ritual, or kid or kids, it went in reverse. They were sat down. Their ass got handed to them. They will now be stuck in tower after a tower after a tower after a tower. You don't touch people's kids. I don't give a shit. You don't do that. Bad mistake. Yep. These people have no love. None whatsoever. This is Ace of Cups in reverse. These people, what's the word? When somebody is voided of feeling and they're voided of love, well, you're a serial killer. You can do things and harm and hurt people and you don't have any feelings about it. That's where these people have become. This isn't numb, guys. This is a different level of numb. This is a level of harming and hurting a person and it doesn't affect you. You don't have guilt. You don't have a conscience. That's where these people are. And what they did with this ritual. And guess what's going to happen to them? I just keep hearing an eye for an eye. An eye for an eye. I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to take about an hour. Would that give you enough time? And then I'll be back on. Karma. The wheels in reverse. The wheels in reverse. That's what they get. The wheels in reverse. The wheels in reverse. This is a stuck energy. They're all fighting. Five of Wands. This is the sexual ritual that went backwards. People lie. They con. They scam. Ace of Swords. Can't tell the truth. First of all, they believe their lies. Okay? They're conditioned to believing their lies. They live by their lies. Okay? So it doesn't even matter if someone tells them in front of them, they go, we have proof here. They're like, no, that's not right. They're like, yes, people are soulless. They're heartless. They're mindless. They've lost their minds even, okay? They've lost their minds. This was your money that they were playing with. And this is an Ace of Wands. So you had a family member that was paying people to come in and try to sex you up, get you in bed, record you, do something to you, but it's all sexual. They were being paid. Yep. And then they were supposed to leave you crying out in, in the dark. Two of Wands. This person partnered up with somebody else. They were paid by somebody in your family. So they also sleep with that person too. Okay? Oh, it's a King of Swords. There he is, and he's not happy. He's not happy because the secrets are out about him. Yep. Yep. He wants to come in and fight you, though. He's pissed. He doesn't like that about him and who he is. So he wants to fight with you. He would love to fight with you. He's a fool. He wants a new beginning with you. He wants a restart, right? A second chance, a do-over, okay? King of Wands. He's also involved, okay? He's stuck, though, okay? Now they're both hiding. So you got a Libra, a Gemini, Aquarius, a Virgo, a Leo, a Sag, and an Aries. They're all a part of this. Every one of these people could have been paid at one time to toward you, try and date you, catfish you, con you, sleep with you, whatever it is. They all had a chance at you and they were all paid. Every one of them. Every one of them. They're a part of this group. And guess who paid them? Here he is in the beginning when we started out, the Hierophant. It's a Taurus. He's the head cult leader of the secret society. And some of you, the judge, and he's head of a secret society. That's how deep it goes. Ah. And that's why the nightmare doesn't end for some of you. This person can't come forward. Okay? This Hierophant has a sidekick. She's Empress in reverse. Yes, he's the boss. And he's married to this thing here. She's every queen in the deck backwards. She's everything gone wrong about a real woman. She is conditioned. Down with them anymore. People are done with that. Oh, all the secrets are coming out. That's why. Oh, all the secrets are coming out. That's why. Four of Swords. Ooh, that's in reverse. They paid someone to come in and take you out. It didn't work. It didn't work. Yes. Look at you. You are picking up on this so good. Yep, 100%. Six of Wands in reverse. They're not going to get victory. No, because guess what? Someone already got picked up. There's a mole in the group. And there's a snitch. And somebody's been wearing a wire. King of, there you go. King of Cups. There was a mole. He didn't get to become this by choice. He got caught and he was told, you're going to work for us now undercover. And if you don't do this, you'll never see the light of day. Yeah. Yep. Yep. 100%. And if your soulmate that got turned away from you, if they were monogamous and they were straight, they're not anymore. They're not anymore. That's the first thing they do is turn people out sexually. That's the first thing they do. They want them confused sexually because once they can do that, they can have all the control over them. And then they can give them a sex addiction. And once you got a sex addiction, the rest of the addictions are easy. It's the sex addiction. And once the sex addiction, somebody has one, all the other addictions fall in line perfectly. Yeah. He was a Virgo, Leo. What was his name? Justice in reverse. Are coming to light now. Can no longer be the devil. Some of you, Capricorn. John, huh? I'm sorry. Well, John missed out on a beautiful person. And you're going to find somebody better than John. Someone's going to come in the way that you must have, the way that you deserve to be treated. Capricorn, that's very powerful. Well, this is what they get to look forward to. Death. Pooped out of strength. That's Leo energy, Scorpio energy, Capricorn energy, Libra energy, and High Priestess in reverse. So the High Priestess in this group, oh boy, you want to hear what I just heard out of this? This is fun. So this High Priestess, she's a Pisces, okay? I call her Toothless. She joined this group. She was one of the easiest ones to get on because she knows her. She wants everybody to go, oh, she's here. You know? Anyway, she did some really bad stuff. And she brought a lot of attention to this group, unwanted attention. And they told her to knock it off because she was out of control. And they wanted her to back off so that things would kind of go away. Okay. She refused. And so she told them she was behind their back. And then she was still doing it. Well, unbeknownst to her, she was being watched. They made sure somebody was watching her. Well, she got super duper out of control and did some really foul and nasty things to the divine feminine. Okay. Stuff that can put her away for the rest of her life. So the secret society and the judge came to the rescue and said, we're going to make you a deal. Because if this comes out, we go down because of you. And divine feminine. We can have that. Do you realize the operation? How many people's lives are affected by this? Do you not understand how much money you're stopping? Do you not understand? So they gave her a deal. Take a guess what the deal is. She has to be on her back and knees the rest of her life. And she gets to fly the Lolita Express 24/7. She signed a contract to be human trafficked the rest of willingly, knowingly. She can't do anything about it. And she chose that. And she thinks that she got the deal right now because she's like, oh, that's okay. You just put me on an airplane and send me to rich guys. And it'll be like I'm a high end escort. And they're letting her believe this. And not by a long shot. She's going to go be with the most disgusting, slimy, gross individuals that have money on this earth. And they're going to be able to do to her whatever they want, and she can't do anything about it. There's going to be times where she's going to go through sexual torment that when it's over, she's not going to be able to walk, talk, or even move her jaw. So that's what she's in for. Because she signed the contract, remember? And she came after you guys, remember? She had no problems doing. So And this contract, this is for the end of her life. She's in her 50s, okay? There's nothing about her that they remotely even want. They brought her into this group because she was easy and she to manipulate. And she convinced them that she had a skill set as a dark practitioner, shaman, witch, whatever, yeah, whatever. But she was none of those things. It was all made up. She may have had a lineage line and grew up with people of that, but she was never taught things how she claimed she was. Okay. So, anyways, that's what that person made a deal with for the rest of their life, and that's what they're going to be living. And you guys, I know it doesn't, I know some of you would rather see this person go to jail, and some of you would rather see this person extinguished off the earth, but I am pretty sure that this secret society, that's part of human trafficking group, very echelon type of elite individuals. Oh, they're going to use her. They're going to she's going to wish. She's going to wish that she took imagine? Can you imagine wishing you would have took the other deal? Neither deal is good, but who wants to be turned? That's why human trafficking makes so much money. Because you can sell a person over and over and over in a day. Think how many people they can run through her in one day. And these rich people that have these sick and twisted fetishes and stuff, they don't care. They'll pay. And the more twisted and sick and foul and disgusting it is, the more they get off on this. And the more they'll pay. So just imagine what she's going to have to be subjected to. Super sad, I feel. I can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. But you know what? That's what you get when you join these groups. You join these people. You don't walk away when you go, okay, I just saw something that freaked me out, that turned my stomach, and I can't participate in. You don't, they don't care. They don't care. That's why they slowly bring you in and you slowly go up the different levels and you slowly learn new things and they slowly convince you that each level you go up that you're more powerful. It's to keep you stuck. And then they'll give you things even, you know? They'll buy you things, give you things, gift you things, and they'll act like they love you. You're so important to their group and their organization. And then the minute that you go, I don't want to do that. I can't do that again. Then you see the devil come out and go, oh, you say what? Did you actually believe that we cared about you? Did you actually believe that we are concerned about anything you want? Oh, hell no. You're here as a commodity, sweetheart. And until you're worn out and you're destroyed, we're going to use you. And then you'll landfill. Or the old the pig shredder or whatever, you know? You'll be pig slop. Or they'll throw her into something and they'll let acid eat her. Who knows? They may cut her up and use her in rituals. I don't know. But what she's got headed the rest of her life, and she watches this channel. So, way to go, sweetheart. You did a good job. Proud of you, Sherry. You're number one, honey. You are number one. But, you know, with all the money you've stole and everything else you've taken, did they get you some dentures? Did they get you some choppers? Because I would think with all the money you've stole and all the money they've made off of your hooch and your butthole, I would think that they could afford you a pair of dentures at least. But you know what? Maybe they don't want you to have dentures because when you're busy sucking dick, it probably feels better that there's no teeth there. but that one snaggletooth you got going on, right? Yeah, it is terrifying. But these are the types of people that we're dealing with. And the more disgusting, the more foul it is, the more attractive it is to these people. These people, they pee on each other, they shit on each other, and they make each other drink it and eat it. They're disgusting. You could never, ever, ever in a million years get me to be a part of any of this, ever. You have to be a real special type of individual to join these groups and to actually believe that when you go in, you're going to be powerful. Nobody's powerful. It takes several of them to do anything. And then you got to have money. And these people are all into bestiality too. So you got Pizzagate, you got spirit cooking, you got bestiality, you got necromancy. I mean, they don't have a problem fucking somebody that's dead. They don't give a shit. They're sickening. Apparently, she likes horses too. But I don't know, you guys. That's where this thing goes, and that's this type of people. So I would be weary because they are out there promoting and they're out there trying to get people sucked in because they know they're a dying breed. They know they're going to be wiped off the face of the earth. Time is almost over. So they're trying right now really hard to get a lot of people on board because if they're going to go out, they want to go out with a bang. So I guess they will. With that being said, I'm going to go take a break and then I'm going to get back on and we're going to change the narrative. And we're going to step into see what's going on energetically with you guys and where you are in this retrograde energy spiritually. And we're going to switch it from all this nasty, disgusting, foul stuff to something positive. Okay? And then I'm going to jump into the zodiac signs and we're going to let all of this stuff subside for a bit. We need energy to transmute. I want to focus on where you guys are in positive light. So get back on, give me an hour, and then we're going to crank it out and we're going to have some fun. I'm going to trade out because I really want to focus on the positive aspect of where you guys are going individually. Okay? All right. Thank you very much for being a part of this, and I will talk to you soon.